We're jumping straight into the game because we are busy. Why is this? Ah, there we go. I was like, where the fuck am I? So we're diving straight into the game today, simply down to the fact that, if I'm being quite honest with you, we have a limited amount of time to play. We have 3.5 hours to be fair, right? Realistically, I want to be off about half three-ish. As I say, I'm recording some content with UK Versus tonight. They invited me on to do a show thing with them, so I'm doing that. It's going to take a few hours though, which is why I'm like, I want to be off about 3:30 today, so I've got at least half an hour where I can just kind of like slump and die for a little bit, and then do that, because then that's going to be like 4 or 5, but 60s before I finish, and then I have to finish compiling a shit ton of clips for the rest of the year, essentially. I'm going to try and do some of it tonight so that like I don't have to do everything on Monday. But overall, I was like, right, we're going to run this I didn't. Right, we're going to go back to preset one was fun, right? What's this one? Terrorius and Pursuer mode. Yeah, let's actually try. Yeah, let's try this. I want rapid brutality though, and get a haste bonus. Do you know we could try this. This might not be actually a bad build. Um, but hello everybody. So yeah, we're diving in. I think it's a Myers Day. See when I was playing them yesterday, I was kind of like, oh man, we've got to we've got to lock this. The only flaw, right, is I think I need to save up the blood points and dump them into him one time so that we have a good number. Because, like, see if I'm like, oh, let's do some scratch matters. That sounds great until you realise I can literally do it twice, which is just a bit shit. Um, I do also want to at some point try out this one here. So, like, you hook a survivor, you get the evil incarnate refreshes, right? But you only get it for 40 seconds, which, how long do you normally get it for? Wait, what? It ends after. Wait, what? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Am I reading this right? So, survivors have reached a second who can be killed. Evil incarnate mode ends after 40 seconds. Right, it ends after 40 seconds. I know what's missing, it's the phone. I know what's missing. What the bus? Where is my phone? Well, shit, I have lost my phone. What the fuck have I actually done to my phone? I have actually gone and put my phone down and in turn somehow managed to lose it. That's what's missing, because I'm looking at chat here and I was like, why am I having to look at chat? There should be a chat bar here. What's that? Alright, well that game's loading. I'm gonna like go check the kitchen. So I put it on this now. Yeah, I'm gonna go check the kitchen for my phone. Cheers. 1 second, everybody. Lost. We're back. I can't believe that's still looking for a game. I was kind of hoping to be in one by now. Yeah, I literally couldn't find my phone. It was under the bed. Lol. Must have fell down the side. Because I was reading chat and I was like, how can I not see chat? Oh, nice. Thank you. I was literally trying to read chat and I was like, how the I literally was about to read chat, looked up and went, oh my god, I'm not even able to read chat. That's not good. There we go. Ah, much better. they're too ready for this game, so we're just going to launch in. I'm going to get absolutely fucking done in. I went to look here, right, as I always do, because my phone sits here with the chat bar. And there was nothing there, and I went, oh, you fucker. Like, that's what I'm missing. Oh, man. Oh, that was funny. That would have been so bad. Because I honestly, doing that, cracking my head like a full 90 degrees to here just to read chat, that would have sucked. Doing that all day, nah, I'd had a sore neck. But yeah, I'm busy today. As I say, I got up today. I actually got up, sat in bed for a wee bit. Just was like, this is my chill day. This is my chill day, having a good time. Got up, showered and everything, and then was starting to look at some of the content stuff. But I'm having to also fix something as well, ironically. So I use oh, I see something. So what is the distance where I can see them? Scare the bobies out of somebody. Ooh. That lunge is brutal, man. It's so fish. Like, there's moments of usability. Oh! Oh man, I mean, might as well kick this. Might as well kick this. Just so we can find her. So also, what I remember again is I want to be into rapid mode. So what I need to get really used to... Why is it... Oh wow, I was like, why is that not letting me pick up? Okay. What I need to really get used to... Oh jeez. 2 gens... I mean, do you know what? That honestly is just to be expected. 2 gens in that amount of time. Is... I think I seen something there. I did. Nope, fucked it. Where the fuck did they go? They're not in that, are they? Oh no, they're there. Oh, don't even know who I hit. Oh. Like, there's a world in which that's, like, super usable. But at the same time, it also feels as if there's, like, moments where it's just completely dead air. Like, I think the chases are lasting too long. The chases are definitely lasting way too long. We know somebody's on that gen at least. Oh, we missed it again. Oh, shit. Oh, the spin. The spin takes a second to get used to be honest. For sure. And she is tight looping the fuck out of that. That is 10 out of 10. We are legitimately just up against that. No, don't clicky me. Yeah, that's so cruel. That's so cruel to do that to somebody. Clicky. Like, unnecessary. Unnecessary. Like all of this for literally like a hook is crazy. We are getting no applied pressure, but I'll be honest with you, we're not running the right perks here because we're not getting the surge value for any down, and we're most definitely not getting. We're literally just getting no value. They are out racing us as well, man. That's brutal. Jesus fuck, that's brutal. I actually need to bring them closer into some of these as well. This is just a team that know what they're doing as well. Like, I am quite literally unable to apply any real pressure, which is to be expected, because again, the whole mode. Yeah, the whole mode is just, it takes a sec. Oh wow. Oh, it's that fucking connection. What the fuck? Oh, that was brutal. Oh wow, I literally can't. Oh wait. Oh, there we go. I was like, there's no way I'm not. So I do the grind. I don't worry about it. That's alright. So we were able to find one person. Like, holy shit. And honestly, we got lucky finding them as well, to be quite fair. Like, we get the down, but I mean, do we really capitalise on this? Not really. Like, we know they're not on that gen. Realistically, they got to be on that gen, I would imagine. Maybe not. Honestly, I think we have to just go back straight away. That worked out well. That worked out well enough. But a smaller bit of apply pressure, we know that's up to 80 or 70% done. The fact they went in on that save is mental. Honestly, we go for a basement play here now. And we go back up and we kick that and we just force a condition here. Possibly the best case scenario. They got a save? What the fuck? Man, what a hefty recovery we're having to do here. Nope, somebody's going in for the save. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, you're brighter. 10 out of 10. I don't know where the other one is though, if I'm being honest with you. They crawled like away. No! Oh! That was so close. Oh, no way. Where is that person though? That's what I want to know. Like, they must be over there. They've got to be over there. Like, hello, pal. Where are they? Watch this. Adrenaline. Nope. Fuck. Where the fuck are they? I bet they crawl out the other end. Now watch this. Bet they're like just about to crawl out. What in the fuck is going on? I just want to know where they are, because they, like, all hell men to them, they deserve the ability. See if they are able to crawl out. I want them to get out, honestly. Because I don't actually know where they went when I got them downed earlier on. Like, it looked like they crawled away and then they just were out of there, like... Yeah, no. They're not just like hiding somewhere just for the bants, are they? No. I think legit, look, right, they're going to bleed out. Where the fuck are they? That doesn't even tell you. I have no idea where they are. That was like a super close game as well, and I have no idea. GG. That was the last person. I have no. I mean, they literally just left as well, which is annoying, so I can't even ask them. But like, did Windows Live? I will. Ah, right. So they had the grunts of pain thing on, right? Look at that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Okay. So we couldn't hear them, so we really had to just see them. That's crazy. That's such a solid hide and seek build. Like, that was a good team though. Like, we managed to recover the shit out of that. We recovered that aggressively. But they were like way, way better than our build. Done nothing to stop that. Like, Surge done us nothing because we just couldn't get them downed. They all were playing so great. Rapid Brutality is dog shit. We needed we actually need to have the Bloodlust triggering up for sure. Nowhere Hide did help us a lot, and Tinkerer sorta gave us some usability as such. It did let us get that grab, which I think let us set up a lot of stuff. I would change out Rapid. I think Rapid's what I would change out in this build. I think our add-ons were quite cool though, to be honest. The add-ons felt good. Like, the decrease in the terror radius probably did help a little bit. Probably did keep people on their toes. And then increasing the terror radius when we were in Evil Incarnate mode probably made everyone shit themselves. Like, because then it goes up to like, well, it's 25%, so it's like a 45% like meter range. That increased the duration by 20 seconds. Felt good, if I'm being honest. And then decreasing the stop rate meter filled by 20% didn't feel bad. Ends after 40 seconds, but you get it for 60, right? But if I look at Tombstone, what does it just say? Limits the duration. Oh, I know what it's doing. Right. You're right. It means that you couldn't use Judas Tombstone, right? In connection with, say, the Herbo to increase it by 20 seconds. That's what it's saying. Classic Tombstone's gone now, but in a way, right? So, here's the ultimate takes, right? Here's the takes from somebody who does play a lot of Isles, and I think is a pretty valid approach to this whole thing, right? What I think the devs have ultimately done is they've looked at how people have been, let's say, forced, right? Because I think a lot of the times this doesn't really feel like it's like a free will nature of the things, but you look at how Miles worked in the past, right? You had to build up your meter to get to stage 2, right? Once you were in stage 2, you could then progress your meter again to get the ability to just insta-down people, have everyone be exposed, right? I think that process was actually fine, right? I think it was fine. What I will say, though, is having it that you could only stalk survivors for so long, I think's what really hurt that. I think that's something they should have looked at. Whereas they kind of have in a way, right? But when we get to it, they kind of have in a way where they've now said, well, let's have it now where you can just stalk everyone forever. I think that's the correct answer, right? Because I think if you have a killer who has a power that once you've stalked somebody to a full meter, and they're done, they're now a complete dead entity in the game, right? Because you can't stalk them for any value, which means do you just leave them or do you tunnel them out so that you then have to then find the people with meter? It creates a lot of imbalance in how players will play the game, right? Now what you've got is they've said, cool, you now just stalk everybody forever. The meter's going to build up because now what they've done is they've just kind of tweaked it a little bit where they've said, well, you get that meter to get to Evo Incarnate now to do the main thing without the step 2, because the step 2 they now have it on a switch mechanic. Again, I think that icon needs to change when you're in different modes, kind of like the dog changes from guard to attack mode. I think that's the same for Myers, honestly, because there's too many. If the problem with it, right, is when you've got a 4.0 or whatever it is, a 4.2 slow as fuck stock speed, and then it jumps to like a 4.4, it's a massive increase. Like, it is genuinely changing of a gear stick, right? You're going from fucking neutral to first, right? And it's super fucking noticeable. But then when you're in mid chase and you fucking forget, or you've be like, ah, shit, wait, I'm not in the right mode, the time you've wasted adds up really fast. So like, I think having an icon change there would be brilliant for them, because it would just mean that you really shouldn't be able to get forgetting. Like, I've forgot a couple of times because I'm looking down and it goes, oh, stalker mode, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm in pursuer mode, which means now I've got a terror radius and they can see me. Whereas if I wanted to be more subtle, I can go to stalker mode where I can peruse the map and find people. Also, it gives you the ability to go from being detectable to undetectable on a click, which is very useful for if you're playing the wall hug tech. Can you change the keys for now so it's not on the wrong side? Wait, can you change the keys for it so you're not on the wrong side? Wait, can you change the key for it so you're not in the wrong state? So so the it's just the toggle option. It's just the action button basically is all he uses as such. Um, so it's not necessarily it's the button. It's the same button to change it back and forth. It's the same as, like, if I go, for instance, if I go the Houndmaster, right, when I've got the dog, right, and the ability for search, it gives me a different image. And then when he's in chase, it gives me basically that image essentially. But it's all both. They're both off of the same. Oh, so it's the same toggle. I thought you could change the keys so you're not pressing the wrong one. Ah, right. Okay. No. You're just switching between modes. I can't even think what other killers have it, to be honest. I guess it's even the same with, like, the Karasu, for instance. Like, you go into head mode. The only difference when you go into, like, that mode, for instance, is it's very noticeable you've switched mode. Obviously. With Houndmaster, when they're saying, like, oh, here, use the interaction with your dog, like, they're basically saying, like, they've done it already, basically, is the issue with it. Is the only thing they might have an issue with would be changing the icon, maybe, because they might have to get permission or something like that. But yeah, when you change Karasu to head form, for instance, you toggle her into head form. But when you do it with, like, Houndmaster, for instance, they have it where the icon changes. They just need that on Myers now, because obviously he didn't need the icon change before, because you just went from tier 1 to tier 2 and then you were forever in tier 2, so it didn't matter. The only difference then happened was once you hit tier 3, but you got a different icon with the knife, for instance, so you knew you were in tier 3. So they had a way of telling you in the previous iteration of him how he was in what tier, whereas now you've got it where you can flip-flop, but the knife doesn't go up when you flip-flop. For instance, it only goes when you go into Evo Incarnate. So it's one of those scenarios where they just need to do a little bit of a slice of life improvement there and switch that, or even just, as I say, have a wee jagged line around it, or like maybe it glows when you're in like pursuer mode, for instance. Realistically, that's such an easy fix. So I think that's something hopefully they'll do. I wonder if that's like something you can, like, put through as a comment, and hopefully they'll change. Because it's definitely noticeable. It's definitely noticeable. As for how he then operates, as I say, like, they had that whole tier system, now they've flipped it and they've swapped it out. the stalker mode does feel just fine, to be honest. Being able to stalk feels fine. I think he's got roughly the same radius that he could stalk from as well. So it'd be interesting to see about that other one that says it decreases to like a 16 meter one. I can't remember which one that was. Like, increase the stalk range by 8 meters could actually be really good. Where was it again? Where was it? What was the one? That one there, for instance, you can increase the stock rate or fill rate by 30%, which is great, but it does take 16 meters off of the stock range. I wonder how. I think we might have to do a tester game where we get to roughly figure that one out. Building it by 30% means you might be able to just rapid fire into that kill mode all the time, but at losing 16 meters does also feel like you have to kind of be a wee bit closer, which means that they, as much as it's building up faster, they might be able to get out of your range faster by running away. The other thing I want to try and do is actually just like make sure we have every add-on and stuff like that as well. Like, the problem as well is I shouldn't have done that specifically because I knew it's not going to give us the right stuff. We might have to start looking for stuff, but I think if we now go here, go back to that, and then go back to the add-ons, it still has us on 2 pages. Everything looks unlocked bar that one. So I think we're literally just missing Lock of Air, which just says, whether the Evil Incarnate is activated, you hold the ability button to end it prematurely and retain 50%. See, that's kind of fun. I like that one. So what that's saying is, like, you go into Evil Incarnate mode, and then you get to save a little bit of the progress, essentially. Especially in the scenario where, like, you've downed the person that you were trying to get downed. Lock of Hair looks a lot of fun. But I think that's them all. I think that is literally them all. Those 2 pages worth of them all. So we want more of them. Can we see if we've got that on this board? Nah, so this is a dead page too, sadly. Oh well. But yeah, so they've now changed it so that you do this whole flip-flop scenario. It's great. It is different. I think it feels better, to be honest, because it actually gives you a little bit more kind of playability. See, being able to toggle being... Obviously, there's a bit of a cooldown, but being able to toggle going undetectable does give you some genuinely good moments. Like, for instance, if they're running down a long wall tile, like, if they stay at one end waiting for you to show up, now what they're going to have to do is be like, fuck, I might actually have to commit to more than half, and then figure out where he appears from. And the bonus is, you can appear round the corner, right, undetectable, right, then go pursuer mode, get the speed bonus, essentially, and then be able to partake in the chase at that point, which actually might be a lot better. There's a lot of moments that he probably could activate a lot better. The going into Evil Incarnate, the lunge is still shit though, right? I can't defend the lunge. The lunge just feels pish. I think the problem with the lunge is just simply that there's just better ways to have done that. Like, for instance, I actually sent Rebecca a clip last night. I seen the Michael Myers game. Now, we will be playing that when that comes out, but it's not out until next year or something. Let's just launch it there. Let's quickly find an alternative for Rapid. So I didn't dislike this build, but I think I want to do this build again with the fast stuff, but we're going to change this up so that we can try out the jewellery box. And we've got 66 of them, we're fine. We'll use that. I feel as if we increase the stalker mode to 4.4, we could stalk really fast with that decreased meter, for instance. Let's try that. That could be fun. Could be fun and banterful for all. So, like, yeah, basically that Myers game's coming out next year, and they've literally just done what Friday 13th did, right? You've got an ability to fucking teleport around the map. I feel as if Myers could have had that ability. Like, see, instead of giving him the lunge, just give him like a free reign teleport. Could have been so much better, you know? Because you've got like the Dredge that does it. Do you know what I mean? That has a teleport option. I feel as if they could have done that with Myers, where they could have just had it where, like, you get a cooldown, and you've got like maybe like a 20 meter, 20 to let's just say a 20 meter. That probably is a bit fair, like a 20 meter teleport, and then you just like that's you. Like that would be how they do it. You don't actually. Evil Incarnate, for instance, didn't need to be a lunge when it could have just been a teleport. Like you could teleport to where they're running to, which gives you Myers level jump scare. I think the only reason they've not done that is probably down to the coding level of it all. Like it's probably because the last handful of kills have all had lunges and stuff like that. It's probably been easier just for them to code that in where they're at. Rather than give them a completely new thing, because then it probably is a coding nightmare when it comes to this game. At the end of the day, the game's like 10-year old, and clearly, as we've seen year in year out, coding has always been an issue within this game. Like it just always has been. I feel bad because when coding's been an issue in other games and stuff like that, and there's been things where they just can't fix things, like take literally Overwatch, one of the biggest games out there. Like Overwatch was like, we've hit a point where we can't actually fix this game. We need to rebalance and rework it, and they just says fuck it, we're making Overwatch 2. I'll be honest with you, if anyone ever says that Overwatch 2 isn't just Overwatch 1, they're fucking psychotic. You need to take them out of your life. Like, people like that are toxic. Because it's the same fucking game. And, like, but they needed to essentially, like, make the second one so they could fix what was the first one. That's what they did it with. Like, did it work? To a degree it did. Did other games like Marvel Rivals and stuff come out and kind of fuck them? Yes, it did. But that's here nor there. I think they would have been in the worst spot if they'd left it with Overwatch 1. But like ultimately it's one of those kind of scenarios where they made that choice. The same with like Rainbow Siege, for instance. Rainbow Siege said, listen, we've got our game to a point where we need to balance it, we need to fix it because everything's fucked when it comes out. They then said, listen, we're just not releasing shit and we're fixing the game. I honestly think DBD could have done that. Like, I think the game's been out long enough where it has enough people playing it where you didn't need to necessarily. I mean, here's the thing, right? Who the fuck's competing with DBD, right? Every fucking game that comes out that's a somewhat competitive DBD has been cursed with a myriad of every issue under the sun. Like, I think honestly, the closest and only competitor this game was ever going to have was the Friday the 13th game. And I only say that because I think that game, although it started as a Jason game, right? Like, I genuinely think Nightmare on Elm Street level Freddy shit would have came into play. I think they would have just started licensing out other killers and stuff like that with other maps. I 100% think that's what was going to end up happening. Like, it's just so inherently obvious that that would be the route. You then just start taking other killers, you give them their maps, and you just do that. Like, that's all you need to do. Like, easy mode, right? Obviously they got hit with the fucking lawsuit of a century, right? That nobody would have predicted would have happened, right? There was nothing on the card saying that was going to happen. But that was it. Like, every other contender that's came out has had one big fault, right? Every one of these games that come out, right, have one major fault. They're fun for a while. In fact, they're fun for a long while, I'd actually say. But what happens is they're all so solely IP based, right, that when you lose interest in the IP, that's you done, right? You take like the Evil Dead. That game was a lot of fun. It gave me some fucking splitting headaches though, right? But that game was a lot of fun. But again, if you're not a fan of the Evil Dead, you honestly probably aren't even picking it up, to be quite honest. If you don't know who the fuck Ash is and stuff like that, you're probably not picking it up. And do you know what? I don't blame you for not picking it up. But at the same time as well, I fucking knew this was going to happen. Bet they're over here. Your honest opinion? That does not fill up fast enough. And I got blinded for fucking ever there. The lunge. The lunge was shit there. Oh, I didn't even get there. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. We got major time lucky there. I bet there's like a head-on play or something here. I'm just waiting for it. No? Fair enough. 2 gens done by the time we A found somebody. I think I fucked that there. Two gens done. That's crazy. No, I'm not in the right mode. Fuck. Fucking hell, what the hell are they? Yeah, look, the range is so short. Oh, that's horrendous. That's diabolical. If I'm being honest, that does not fill up fast enough for how little that is in play. That's shit. Oh, that's so shit. The lunge is so fucking gash. Damn it. Oh, we're out. Oh, we've just lost. That lunge is just horrendous. Oh, no. Right, so that add-on is hot shit. Maybe specifically in this build it's hot shit, but yeah, I'm not happy about that at all. That is a terrible build. I've basically handicapped myself to not having that ability unless I'm right on them. That's not a good trade-off at all. That is a terrible trade-off. Like, the actual, like, perk build isn't crazy. Like, that part's not crazy. We've actually made that part kind of workable. But basically, we have no ability to stop. Like, I can see her, look. I can see her, but that decreased to 16 meters means I have to be literally on her to get that ability. That's fucked. Okay, so I have essentially turned off stalker mode is what I have done. Has it been intentional? Has it fucked? Man. Like, we might be able to recover somewhat. I'm not feeling too confident about the recovery, to be honest. Mostly down to the fact I don't think I'm going to have the actual ability to get the stock. That's so fucked. Yeah, they're all the way over there. Like, I guess you've got to chase at that point, but like, I literally can't stop. Like, look, I can only just get that meat up. Like, that's so shit. Go into the normal mode to be able to catch up again, get this build as fast as possible. We have it locked in, but we can't necessarily switch until the moment is right, because now it forces you into Evil Incarnate mode. Oh, that's brutal. Like, that lunge also just doesn't feel good in this scenario. It feels very compensated. Oh, fuck. Did that... What? I have no idea where she ran me. Oh, she's there. Jesus. That's fair. Yeah, you panicked. Oh, you panicked. Because I'm a wee devil. I'm a wee devil with a white face and I'm fast as fuck. No! Didn't realise that was the way there. Ah, we get you coconut kitty 2010. Close, but no cigar. Is that a basement? Oh, that's a basement. What I'm going to do is kick this though. And the reason I'm going to kick it is because I'm a naughty devil. Flashlight save? Nope. And we'll take the hit. In fact, I wonder if they're going to save her. Or they have actually. Nice. Now ideally, in this scenario, I want to just go after her. But they've got the door open, so yeah, they're out. GG's! Lucky, lucky. Yeah, she'll get it at the door. Yeah, to do a Bloodwarden play. I don't think Bloodwarden would have worked. So basically, I think the issue there was I had no ability to stalk. Was the issue. So I was never able to capitalise on that at all. Yeah, they played very well though, to be honest. I super handicapped myself. Did you well play? That add-on is horrendous. That's not a good add-on at all. That add-on, like... I mean, I literally was unable to stalk that entire game until I was entirely on them. But by that point, you're just taking the M1 hit, you know? Like, it kind of... I don't know why you would run this. I get not every add-on is going to be good as well, so, like, obviously there's the fair play to that. But that legit handicapped us. Like, I thought, actually, the build itself was actually pretty decent, to be honest. We actually caught a lot of the good chases there. That, if we were just able to stock, would have been great. Hey, Raph, how's it going? Thank you for the game. Yeah, yous were solid. We're literally just we're playing now through Myers, and we're trying out every add-on. And the jewellery box is not a good add-on. Like, that reducing it by 60 meters. I want to know how many meters that actually like allows us to stock at, because it felt we had to be like so close to use to be able to even get our stock meter going up, and I think it going up by 30% genuinely didn't cover any real. Do you know what it is, right? The 30% looks great up until the point where you realise that just by having the normal stock meter going up normally, right, means you've got a 16 more meters worth of range, right? And in the time that it would take you to close that gap to start stocking with the 30% bonus, you've probably already made it up. You've probably already made it up by that point. Yeah, I didn't like that add-on, but you were honestly solid. You were looping really well. I think I might have had a bit more pressure if I was able to stock. But it was a solid game. Solid game nonetheless. Let's change that add-on. So I feel like what we should do is honestly write all of this down, so I remember what add-ons were actually good and which ones were bad. I have a bit of paper somewhere, won't I? Oh, I better put it all over there. What? No paper. Oh, the headphones. Oh, it's over there. No. All my paper is in the spot that I probably can't reach. Boo. This. Sorry. We'll just type up on the laptop then. Oh well. I was going to write it out because it's easier, right? But like, we might as well just type it out on the said laptop, I guess. So, let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. So all of the add-ons, right? What we're going to do is we're going to rate them out of 5, right? We're going to rate them all out of 5. So there's Judith, Stone, and the other one's just Scratch Mirror. Oh, fuck off, Microsoft. Oh, actually, fuck off, Microsoft. Oh, just give me WordPad then. Oh my god, this. Do you know when you get a new laptop, right? It's like, oh, you've got to have Microsoft Word to do all this. Just give me something that I can fucking type in. That's fucking diabolical. It's actually disconnected. Oh wow, that's fine. It's actually switched. There we go. Let's see, it's actually switched off of the thing. Why? Oh my god, let me just. For fuck's sake. I literally just want. Oh my fucking god, I just want to be able to type. Fuck it, where's Discord? Jesus Christ. This is literally why fucking Microsoft get no money. I'm telling you this now, they get no money. You see all this fucking licensing agreements just to have fucking Word? Like, oh my god, that was fucking boyking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, that was horrendous. Right, we're going to just switch over this. I'm picking this one. So the Eddie ones. So any add-ons is Judith's Stone and oh for fuck's sake, that's gonna do that all the time, isn't it? Yeah. And Scratch Mirror. Right. The what are they called? Rare? Very rare. Right. You've got reflective vibrant. Fragment. Then you got tombstone piece. And you've got Vanity Mirror. Right. So the blue ones, they're just uncommon? No, they're rare. Fuck's sake. Then the rare add-ons are Herbal. Then you've got J. Myers Memorial. Box. And then you've got Judith's Journal and Mirror Shirt. Right. Then, fucking hell. Should have done this way sooner. This would have been easier if I was just writing this out, to be fair, so. Then you've got the uncommons. Which is, so you've got Dead Rabbit. You've got Fragrant. Oh, delivery. Fragrant, Tough. Yeah. Then you've got Glass Fragment Hairbrush. Then you've got Jewellery. And then your common are blonde hair, boyfriend's memo, what's that one? Flowers. The very last one is tacky. And what's that one? Lock of Hairs for the very good ones. The very one is up. Oh, that is. Right. So far, ones we've used, right? We've not used tacky earring. We've used the Memorial Flower, right? So Memorial Flower out of 5. Honestly, for a common that we're going to have a bunch of them, I honestly think that's one you could almost use in any situation. It's just great. It just increases your stalker mode movement speed to like a reasonable speed, rather than like a whatever it's a 4.0 or a 4.2. It just moves it to a reasonable speed. I'm actually going to put that down as a 4 out of 5 for sure. Only because like there might be I think 5 out of 5 would be like you would just want it every single time. There's an argument for that, but I'm not too sure. So we've not used tacky earrings yet. We've not used boyfriends yet. Blonde hair we've not used yet, but again I feel as if I'm going to really like these anyway. We've not used that. Did we use hairbrush? Next palette breaks. I think we did. I think it was alright. I think that's like a hairbrush. I think it's like a 3 out of 5. It's like a 3 out of 5 for sure. Because when I think about it, like it felt alright, but it felt as if like it's very locked into that exact mode. We didn't use that yet. This one, Fragrant Tough of Hair though, annoyingly we only have one more use out of it, right? So Evil Incarnate mode activates, all survivors exposed. You get a lunge increase by 50%, but you can't use a slaughtering strike. I actually think this is just the better way of playing them, honestly. I think, honestly, I'm giving that a 5 out of 5. Because I actually would just love to always have that on so many times. I would just love to have that activated. Dead Rabbit felt alright. I think that's like a solid 3. I think that's a solid 3 out of 5. It didn't feel crazy, but it probably did help us in the game we used it. Let's see, what else have we ran so far? Jewellery Box, honestly, is getting a fucking flat. The fact that this is a fucking rare is getting a flat 1 out of 5. I don't think anything will ever be a 0 out of 5. Because there's a world that somebody could use it better than I, but it just felt fucking flat. Increased pickups and hook speeds by 40%. Have we used that already? I feel like we used that. Yeah, we did. We did. We tried it on this one. I actually liked that one. Yeah, J Myers Memorial was actually quite fun. Like, um, maybe honestly a 4. I like fast pickups, to be honest. The Herbo for the extra 20 seconds, I honestly think it's like a solid 4 out of 5 as well. Like that also felt great. The Vanity Mirror revealing the auras, I think's a pretty close 5 out of 5 if I'm being honest. Um, I'm actually going to give it a 5 out of 5 because I like the idea of that one. Every time you come out of Evil Incarnate, you get for 4 seconds to see everyone's aura. That's fucking brilliant. Like, that gives you, like, an additional use. Do you know what it means? It means you don't sometimes need the... Like, sometimes you just be like, right, cool, I'm just going to rapid fire into Evil Incarnate, down people, get them caught. Especially if you're running like that in Fragrant, for instance. And then you go, cool, it deactivates, where is everyone? Do you know what I mean? Like, that is a good one. This one as well, when you activate it, become undetectable for 20 seconds. Honestly, I could see that being like a solid 5 out of 5 piece as well. A lot of people would use that. I like the idea that you go into that mode and then you're undetectable for that solid 20 seconds of an initial chase. It's like, that's good. Hitting them and adds 20 seconds to your duration. Like, but you've got to hit them with the slaughter and strike. I'm not super sold on this one, sadly, because the slaughter and strike only deals a single health state of damage, which kind of feels counterproductive. Like, okay, you're getting an additional 20 seconds of that mode, but you're getting 20 seconds basically to line up the fact that you have to essentially hit them twice. Like, I'm happy with just the 40 seconds and get it down if I'm going to use slaughter and strike. So, that one, honestly, I'm going to hit with a 2. I feel as if the payoff for that one just feels so counterproductive. And then you've got Scratch Mirror, which honestly is a solid 5 out of 5. Like, I think that creates the way that people would want to play him. I think with Judas one as well, so hooking a survivor during Evil Incarnate refreshes it back to essentially 40 seconds. You can't use it in conjunction with it to increase that time, so you just, as long as you can down a survivor, get them hooked, you get another 40 seconds. I think doing that in multiple iterations doesn't feel likely though. Like, honestly, I think that's like a 2 out of 5. No, maybe a 3. Like, you could probably get like some use out of it, but it doesn't feel like you're getting a lot. Then Lock of Hair was in the back page, which is just being able to cancel. I think that's a solid, easy 4 out of 5. We've not used it yet, but I can just guarantee that's where that's going to be. It's funny because I think we've actually used the vast majority of them at least once to some degree. Some of them you just know it's not going to be good either. So we've done all the Judas Journal gives you 40% on the. Do you know, honestly, we're going to try Judas Journal with this build, right? Because we're playing. No, not this build specifically. Where is it? Fire up Terminus, remembering the way out. I like that one though. Have we got one that's specifically just a obsession build? I thought we did. Save best for last, remember me. No, well, maybe we started doing an obsession build and then I stopped. But let's take preset 7 and we'll refresh it and we'll make an obsession build. Right. Right, let's make obsession builds. So, like, for instance, I think in this scenario, you definitely want to run save the best for last. Each token, it's not dealt to obsession, gives you a stackable. I do enjoy that. So you go that. We like this one to stop the obsession getting the gate open because we're just going to target everyone else. I'm not going to flip flop on the obsession, right? We're just going to actively ignore the obsession is what we're going to do. Probably we could put on this one. So every time you chase obsession, you let them escape. You receive a token up to maximum 3 tokens. For each token, you have a 5% haste. perform a basic attack spends a token. Like, yeah, I think we could chain that off. We could chain that off quite well. And then maybe at that point we then run. Do we run like a no way out scenario? Like no way out. Right, think about it, right? Because if it takes them longer to open the gate, right? This could be quite funny. So we could get this up. We could easily, right, when the obsession takes damage. Oh yeah. So we kind of have to. We have to play around with it. Sorry, I'm forgetting how this works specifically. We have to play this around a bit better. Right, one minute. This one is chase. So when the obsession takes damage, so we have to batter the obsession a little bit, but then it counterproductively adds to this one. Each total minutes processing. Aye. Let's play this one out specifically, right? But I think for this one, what I would do is let's put on the journal. Right, let's put on the journal. And then let's put on let's try the glass fragment, right? Because we've not actually tried that yet. Let's try this, right? Because obviously the other one, so we've got all the Aries have done. Judas Journal is the one we're going to try, which it should be alright. Like I feel as if like if we obviously we don't have a decreased range, so like if we just stock the obsession and it just fucking fires up by 40%, I feel as if that could be pretty good. So yeah, so we want to chase. The problem here is like it's like we want to chase them, but then not chase them. I feel as if this one might just become Surge, to be honest. Right. So if we can get the downs, we can get some generator shenanigans happening, and then every time, so what we can ideally do is basically run around, battering everyone we see, which means these tokens will go up a wee bit, but then we'll lose them as we deal obsessions damage. But we don't lose these tokens, so ideally we just need to hit them like a handful of times. I don't like to say we leave them slugged per se, but like there's almost like no downside to. I guess you could bully the fuck out of the obsession, build up those tokens first, well that's basically off, and then for the rest of the game you just batter everyone else. That feels a bit rough though. I don't really like the notion of that. I think we just play this out and we just kind of wing it. I think is what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of wing it and see. Ideally I want to see how well this works. So we're going to get an increased movement speed on Slaughter and Strike by 5%. I don't think it's going to really change the needle too much, but it is going to decrease the charge speed for Slaughter and Strike by 10%, which I actually do think will be a little bit more noticeable. Obviously being able to see the Obsession going up by 40% when we stock them is also going to be good, because I think that's going to go up quite fast as long as we hunt them down. So we need to rank that one. Mirror Shard is the other one, which is increase the base duration of Slaughter and Strike by 0.25 seconds. Who gives a shit? Like that one feels as if like, is that really that big a number? It's literally less than it. It's so literally like a blink of an eye where I'm like, I don't know if that really matters. Decrease the charge speed time by 25% though, I think is what's probably good about that though. Like, I think, because obviously we're using the other mode of it, which is just at 10%. I think at 20% you probably will notice it. I think if we end up liking the glass fragment, more than likely the full shard is probably going to be pretty good. The only thing is, it's like the movement speed for 5 seconds, is that just about the same really, isn't it? What else do we need to rank up? It's just the glass fragment, which we're trying out now. Jewellery is the other one. Increases stock meter filled on stationary survivors by 10%. Can I just like flat out say that's at least a 2? That's like a 2 out of 5. I'll tell you why. That 10% is so not noticeable, and for the amount of times that like you'll be building up the meter. So many people just see you a lot of times. It doesn't feel as if you always get that real catch 'em, you know? Like, this'll be interesting. This one will be interesting. We'll see how it goes. This is a flashlight squad. I think this is a flashlight squad. How come I feel as if people are about to start equipping shit? He's got a wee bog bile. Everyone else doesn't have anything. Gonna ready up. I feel like something's going to happen here. No, they're just readying up. Alright, fair enough. She's got drumsticks though. Okay, so then we need to have a look at some of the other add-ons as well. At some point. Ooh. Created. Maybe next time I'm streaming, we'll be in the Michael Myers outfit again. Can you imagine? I'd actually have to find the mask. I'm trying to think what that is actually. It's with all the wigs. So don't go redeeming that because I actually don't know where they are. No, I don't know where they are. I think they're in that general region when I was moving shit around, but I think I was meant to go find them like a wee home on one of the shelves, and I've not really fixed it yet. So we shall see. Oh, bit of the forest. The red forest. Who's that? So Sable is the obsession. So as I say, ideally we kinda want to go find the Sable. Oh shit. He's not in that, is he? What the fuck? Oh, he's there. Oh my god. Here, listen, dude. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick him. That is a really good spot, though. Like, he actually was really well hidden for a second. In hindsight, though. Is that Sable? This is the Sable though. Right, so we want to hit them early than now. Yeah, we want to hit them earlier than now to build this scenario up. I don't think that dash needs to destroy... What? How did that not work? How did that not work though? I'm going to try and use it quickly, just because we're about to lose the ability. So we built that up by 2, right? So we have 2 stacks on that scenario, right? We're going to hook them so that they actually will and come safer. They're all here. Oh, you better run, pal, because you're actually going to fuck your team. Oh, you fucked your team there, pal. Like, wiggle. Like, I wish she would just wiggle. Jesus fuck. You're too nice a survivor there to help your teammate because she wasn't fucking wiggling. Clearly I wasn't looking for a hook. Jesus fuck. Like, I honestly think at 3 stacks, I don't feel uncomfortable. She's just going straight in for the safe though. That's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy. Look at her. Why would you do that? Why? Like, why? I'm putting you out. That's crazy. You're actually, like, so detrimental to your team there. That's crazy. Right, we got it to 4, right? Which I think is an alright scenario, right? We got it to 4 at least. If they manage to save her again, at least we know we can just let Hook and kill her and not feel too bad. Not where I actually couldn't remember. Oh no, that's not where I think it is. Fuck. Not where I thought it was, but at least we were able to recover there. I'm like trying my best not to fucking find her. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm really trying my darndest. But I'm about 99% sure she's over there still. She is. That's her. She generally over here. She better not be over here. You're not actually real. I'm convinced she's an AI. I literally don't know why you're teabagging, pal. I don't know why you're teabagging, pal. They ran into us. Like, they played that pretty rough. That was pretty rough. It's like there's only so many times you can necessarily come out of that. Yeah, like, look at that. Being able to build it up from that range is so much better. Oh, I didn't want to activate it. Fuck. Pretty sure everyone's now, like, basically more reliable as such, though. Oh, shit. Right, I gotta catch her. I've got to catch her. She's in a really good spot though, because I don't think any of these pallets have been taken down. Oh, you cheeky waffle. Oh, you're a cheeky waffle. Oh, you cheeky waffle. No, it's funny as well. I could have done that in Pursuer mode. Remember that time I was like, oh, Pursuer mode? Yeah, fucking me too. Oh, shit. I mean, when you know, isn't it? No, what the fuck? It didn't say. Ah, you bastard! It wasn't saying kill. Ah, for fuck's sake! That's so fucking pish. Ah, it wasn't saying. It never gave me the option. It pinged up, and it didn't actually give me it. Yeah, ball bag of a game. Oh, you big Bobby. That's so annoying. Also, the fact that I could have been in Pursuer fucking mode as well, I probably would have had a better chance of catching the first time round. Which is annoying, because again, didn't fucking know I was in it. You know, like that is a glaring issue with this. It shouldn't be constantly. I shouldn't be constantly trying to figure out whether or not I've got the fucking button enabled. Do you know what I mean? Oh wait, it wouldn't even matter, would it? Is he not? Ah, oh, for fuck's sake, game, could you give me the fucking option? There we go. It feels very buggy to get that option's all I'm going to say. Feels very buggy. I don't know if I like that or not. I will say though, right, it definitely feels way easier to probably get that that Mori option, to be quite truthful. Here's the thing, I don't know if she becomes Moriable if I get the stock up now though. But I'm curious to find out. Like, I don't actually know if it will give me the option, because technically she'll be on death hook, won't she? Nah. Ah well. Oh well. Now it gives me the option that she's on the ground though, but like... I obviously you don't have the tombstone achievement anymore, right? But it does feel as if like you can legitimately get that tombstone 4K Mori. Do you know? Like, it feels like you can legit get that tombstone Mori. If that's still an achievement or what, I don't really know if it is or not. I don't think it is. Like, I think it all changed as well. GG's. What were they running though? They had Life, which was good. Ghost Notes, yeah, love it. I still think this is a really solid one. That gets rid of the scratch marks. Iron Will and Lightweight, yeah, that's literally what I would be doing. Don't know who that is. Asco Historicato Champ. Thank you. What? I don't know what that means. That's one for Google. I don't know what that means. What else do they have? Blythe, Prove Thyself, Deja Vu, and Botany Knowledge was what Trickman had. That's actually alright. That's actually alright. Then they had Last Stand, Conviction, Lithe, and Windows. Nice for the Sable. But again, the Sable was our obsession. But then they literally just like gave up and then just like ran like aggressively back in for the saves. That was a bit rough. Like that kind of cost them because it gave us the stacks for Remember Me, which we gave a shit about, because then it meant we could then just start building up the save the best for last stacks without having to worry about her. I think that should have been more of a tougher scenario. I think also having No Way Out probably would have just fucked them at the end as well, because it was just, once that door's been touched, it's like you're like, yep, cool. Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal. We did get it though. Let's see, add-ons wise. What did we run there? The filling the meter room, the obsession. I don't think it was as impactful as I want it to be. I don't think it was like crazy change the game, to be honest. But then I think we might have had a bad obsession scenario. So like, I'm rating it a little bit low. Like I think it's just going to get hit with a flat 3 for it. Jesus. Yeah, I guess hit with a flat 3. The increase in the slaughtering strike, the decrease on the charge speed time was definitely noticeable. I actually now want to try that with the 25% one, just to see if is there a way that we could have a perk or an add-on added to it that makes me like it. You know, like Mirror Shard I think it's a solid 4. Well actually, John, I'm going to give it a solid 3, right? I'll tell you why out of 5. Because if you're running that, and you've got this, I feel as if you just want to be running that. This didn't feel crazy great. As I say, it felt alright. I think maybe we could go for the pickups or decrease the stock meter fill rate. But increase it by 20 seconds. Let's go with the extra 20 seconds. Let's go that. Let's do this. This could be interesting. Click on that one. Lock into another game. And we'll see where it goes from there. I don't dislike this build, but maybe we pick something else. Like, I actually quite like this. I think this was actually the one I wanted to run. So we just want to battle the obsession as much as possible as well with this one. So battle obsession's the plan, and then we wanted the mirror shard and we want the herbal. That's what we want. Let's try this build, especially at the very end as well, right? Once the gates are powered up with such well terms, activate injured, downed or hook survivors and are inflicted with broken. I like that a lot. I actually think that's quite good. When the gate is actually open, they stay broken for another 45 seconds. I like the idea of just like if it gets that in-game scenario, they're still fucked kind of thing. Not literally, but like it becomes a tougher game for them. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Quickly going to read this chat for this content tonight. We both said fucked at the same time there. Well, did we? I didn't hear. I'm just double checking that this is definitely starting at 4. That's fine. Because if it starts earlier, I'm like, That's fine. That's all we need to know. Games are taking a wee bit of time to get into today. It's a Saturday as well. It feels weird for a Saturday because it feels as if it should be, what's the word? Busier. But I wonder how many people are logging in and just trying to play the Karasu now. I wonder if that's what's happening as such. I'm enjoying Miles though. Like I feel as if this is the weirdest scenario as well. It's like Miles' reworks came out at the same time as bloody a new killer, and I'm just like, I want to actually play that killer, but I've now seen like a crazy amount, online about them being just busted and broken and bugged and shit. And I'm like, God damn it, man! Like, can we get there's some bugs apparently with it. Yeah, so like I've noticed that like so our hitbox when she's in the head mode seems to be bugged because you can like hit through items and pallets that you pretty much shouldn't be able to. Seems to be the case. Cool. Aye, the bugs on I feel a bit weird. Like being able to hit through those pallets seems a bit mental. Apparently the regurgitation thing that she does is also bugged. Because like if you hit it off of a wall, apparently it like zones in. Like so, if you hit the regurgitation thing, you throw it out, right? It explodes, and then there's like an area of effect thing where it can still hit a survivor. Apparently, if you hit it off of a wall, though, it just fucking zones for the survivors for some reason. Um, to the point where like you just get fucking done. That is a fucking cosmetic. What is that? Trevor Belmont has a very fancy cosmetic, and I now kind of want to like just leave this game because we're going to get fucking juiced just to see what that Trevor. Right, somebody remember Trevor's big Trev cosmetics. Right, just so I remember. Big Tregs. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this goes. That's an interesting cosmetic. That's actually really cool. It's like full on Spartan mode. Did anyone else change to flashlights? We'll find out. We'll find out shortly. Yep. But they are a definite Swift though. They're 100% swifting it up. We're about to get fucking locked out. Only one flashlight though, so we might not have too much to worry about, but we'll see. We shall see. I mean, luckily we're used to playing as Miles. We're having to get used to a new preset though. For a minute. Start to get a bit colder into it. We're getting used to the switching between the back and forths. I think the big trip up right is probably the fact that I was used to being, if you were in stock mode, essentially in the old version. Oh, this is a scary map for him. Oh, this do be scary as a map. Especially if they're right up there and you just get them in a hallway. Oh, you creepy bastard. Scare the dicks off of somebody, you will. There's no chance he's not just shot himself. No chance. Oh, and that didn't break it at all? That's weird. Oh, fuck tamales. Oh, hi. Hiya, pal. If I do. Aye, big Trev. 100% cactus panties. His pantaloons have taken a redesign for sure. Nice, spin burst. Oh, nice. Fair play. That's fine. There we go. I will say though, right, it legitimately does feel as if we lose a shit ton of hooks on the initial. Like, I actually do feel as if we have to play endgame builds with them quite aggressively now. Or... Aye, so we're able to like burst out of sprint speed. I was actually trying to hit Big Trev to be fair. We can break. Somebody's probably up here. Wow, they're not. So like ideally... Well, that's just unfortunate. I'll be honest with you, I do feel a bit unfortunate that this is who we found. Not really intentional. Not that wasn't really the plan, to be fair, but you do have blue hair on a very dark back. I'm sorry about that, pal. That is a cosmetic choice. We'll just leave it bubbled. It decreases a little bit, as far as I'm aware, when we're in... Oh wow, they have just fucked her. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You psychos. Why? Yeah, but yeah, why would... I know, like, literally, like... Why would they do that to you? I'm gonna kill you so you can find better teammates. That's fucking crazy of a save. Trevor, you're a bastard. Like, that's crazy that you would do that. That is psychotic levels of bastard. Trevor's a bastard. He's getting fucking tunneled. There is no reason for you to... I mean, like, they're getting the plays done. They're getting the gens done at a decent rate. Why would you do that? That is psychotic behaviour. Like, not even on a ha-ha level either. Like, I walked away, right, to half a degree. Oh, we were already through it. Yeah, that's actually that's poor behaviour. It's like the team collectively. Oh wait, not the other way yet. The team can collectively get out, but they fucking sacked her off. Yeah, he gets like sacked off for the sake of fuck all. To be honest, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a. Let me just force the scenario. That's it. That has not been worked on. Oh wait, I think somebody's just aggressively going in for the save. Yeah. I think that is the deserved thing to do. I don't think it's fair that the other person got moried and the Trevor didn't, because he went in on a crazy save for that, which was just mental. Yeah, you get to live. I think everyone else was playing that fine. Like, I felt bad because Blue Hair got like fucking massively caught out just in the fact that they were the only sightable thing in the entire game. But Trevor like unhooked them when I was literally in the area, like, and made them a moriable position. That was such a crazy play. GG. Who was it that we did in? GG. Horrific. It wasn't their fault. It was not their fault. Yeah, they got quite brutally, right? And then Trevor went in for the save when we were literally right there. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, we're a Mori killer. Why would you get them off the hook so fast that I have to come back? Because I had literally just chased the other person off the gen. Ah, that was crazy. I felt bad. I felt bad for the thing. What were they running anyway? Thing was running Enemies, Windows, Vigil, and Sprint Burst, love it. Windows, Vigil, Adrenaline, Dramaturgy, fair play. Autodidact, Windows, Botany, and Empathy. Edmund for his teammate. Hope, Survive, Sprint Burst, Resilience, and Quick Quiet. Solid builds all round though. Solid builds all round. That I kind of did sort of feel a little bit. It was quite good. That wasn't too bothersome. I think that one became, I couldn't really tell whether or not I was actually using it or not, to be honest. Like, it didn't really feel as if at any real point the extra, like having it for a minute, didn't really feel like I was like jumping over the moon for it. I think this build was not too bad, to be fair. That locked them out of the opening the gate for long enough, so that set us up. That obviously slowed them down quite a bit. That meant that they couldn't heal, which meant we could just do the M1 stuff. And having that was alright as well, but I think I think there's a better build there. I think there's a better build on that one, to be honest. I'm also going to make sure this is charged now. The battery doesn't die. Where the fuck's the charger point now? Yeah, because if we go here, we don't care which one we get. But we have to do these manually though, right? Because what we're actively looking for is one lock of hair for definite, so we can try it out. We don't care about the rest of this page. On the area add-ons, essentially what I'm looking for is that one. We're looking for scratch mirrors, specifically first. Everything else is secondary. Since a lot of the stuff we're finding naturally isn't too bad. Now we're also getting close, so like, yeah, so like, for instance, like that one, I don't actually want that one. Which is a bit rough. I feel like it's going to force it though, almost. And with P5 on Myers has become one of many, if not the only P5. Now it does give us a prestige reward, which is kind of cool. The flaw though is it gives us fuck all. What was that? So what is that cosmetic? We now have that one. Oh, so we can have it nice and clean, or we can have a dirty boy. Ooh, with the dirty knife. I feel like if we got to go for that now, don't we? Fair enough. Right, let's have a look at what we do. Let us try this one, right, with the stalker mode increased, but with the what do we want to try? Could even just try one of the double, like. Aye, let's try the blonde hair while we're in stalker mode, right? Let's try that and have it so we can stalk at a faster speed, then do the chase build. Let's try this. This might or might not work, right? Let's try it. Let's try it for the bands. See how it goes. So it could work. This could in fact work. Yeah, I think we're definitely locked in for 4, which is good. So I got that. It's like 4 till like 6 or something like that. It's just the way it works. Get a premise. I know roughly what it is. I'm just laughing when I say, "Oh, like," because he did it. He's done this. It's like a version of the Bake Off. Basically, is what they're doing, where they get judges, and then you're getting like a deck to build as such. But you've got like, I think it's like you've got like 30 minutes or something to build it. And then they'll critique your choices and stuff like that. But they're doing a retro edition this time, which is why I've been asked if I want to take part, and I just said, "Aye, fuck it," just to see. I know I'm going in a bit blind, but with a kind of like justification idea to like no matter what happens, I know what I'm building. So like I think we're good. I don't know if Fire Up might be something we could change instead of. So let's say if we're going Bamboozle, Superior, that. Honestly, is Surge just better in that scenario? Because no, I guess it still is the. Oh, I don't know. Like. What's the other one? There's another one for the Unknown. That's going to be quite good. Is it this one? So this faults when survivor comes injured by any means necessary. After vaulting a window, you gain a 7%. I'm going to try that instead. Right. I like the idea of like hitting somebody and then getting, especially hitting them in chase, vault window, and then sprint. Right. So, so the premise of the show, everybody, right, is you will be given a you will be given a card and or prompt, and then have 30 minutes to make a deck. You will present the deck and be judged. One of you will be eliminated. Then we do it again for the final round. Okay, that's fine. So it's make a deck in half an hour. That's fine. So that's fine. I think there's like, so there's like, is there 3 of us or there's 4 of us? I don't actually know exactly. It just says, I think it's me, Cam, and Broberg. Me, Cameron, and Broberg that are doing it. I wonder who the judges are for it. That'll be interesting. I wonder who's got the judges for this time. So yeah, so you're given a card and a prompt. That'll be interesting. So I'm going to. I wonder if the card can be anything. Like it'll be like a specific attack. Like, like if they give me something right that's not on symbol for something that I want to do, I'm just going to have it and be like, hey, this card is here as a taunt card. You're going to get battered, and then every so often just show the unplayable card. Because in retro, you don't have to pick a primary symbol unless they do Rochester rules. And I ain't doing Rochester rules. We're doing true Rochester. We're doing true retro. When I build my deck, but that'll be fun. That'll be interesting. I'm going to assume the Guilty Gear shit is off the table now as well, because it's technically not legal in any format. We'll put that just in case. Right, see how this goes. So obviously, we're on a bit of the Speedy Boy Myers option. We're going to be able to, when in, so basically it just says scratch marks and pools of blood last 100% longer in stalker mode. While we're in stalker mode, we're going to have the 4.4 movement speed, so we don't feel too slow. So we can get those big boy hits, and then potentially be able to keep up chase. Obviously the bonus with it as well is, right, worst case scenario, you pop out of stalker mode just for that additional extra speed, just to confirm the final down as well. Like, so I'll be interested. We'll see what map we get. Let's see what map we get. Up to the judges, but since it's mid-reveal season, I'd say no. Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, this could be a bit of an interesting map for the vaulting part, though. If we get them upstairs, fair enough. See if I just stand here and wait for somebody, could you imagine? That'd be so funny. Oh, no way. There's no way she didn't see me. I know, they're like, what the fuck? They're going to just get back on and finish that gen, aren't they? I don't blame you, Steve. I don't blame you at all. I'm going to kick it now, though. Sorry. We get the speed boost. Why would you let me build this up? Why would you let me build that up? You're a psycho.
Yeah.
He got so he got way too cocky with that. No! So whenever it seems to do that though, it's a bit annoying. Oh, I'm stuck. Did they go round there? Oh my god, he didn't. You can see how long those scratch marks last. Oh my god. And then you just go pursuer mode to catch up faster as well. Nice, worth a shot. Worth a shot. He's on second foot, my dear. Nice. Yeah, we can get him out of here, for sure. Because this team's... Oh my god! No fucking way, game. No fucking way. That's fucking diabolical. I don't really care if it was a grab or not, to be honest. It was more just... What? Did he run up there? Sorry, I have to just confirm. Oh, Jesus, Michaela. They're having a bit of a rough time here. No, what else? We can just break this now. I feel like at this point this game's went a wee bit belly up for them. Oh, she's just going to drop out the pallet, isn't she? She is hashtag Hannah King. I mean, I'll let. I'm quite happy if I just chase her until the fucking end. Because I'll be honest with you, I feel bad for this team. They've created a hot sauce conundrum. Again, I'll happily chase both these. I don't think you realise, like, that I don't care. Like, I like how they both ran together. Okay, I'll just chase you now, Steve. Nice! Spin. Great. Get a bit of speedy Moy Myers mode here. Aye, he wasn't ready for that. Hiya, pal. Aye, he wasn't ready for that. Wasn't ready for the fun, dabby, dozy, spinneroony mode. In the basement you go, pal. They'll probably get these gens done. I think they actually should be alright, to be fair. We're not really in a map mode that lets us actually do it, really, but... Nice. Oh, sure, oh, no. That's actually really good, though. Look at that. We really get the scratch marks. Chase him. A lot of pallets still up. Oh, man. Oh, shit. That did say let us kill him. Yeah. Good there. Then we go back. The other one. I'm pretty sure they're just going to go back and save her. Oh, she probably can get off the ground now herself, can she not, though? Oh, in such a savable moment. A savable moment, some would say. Oh, that's brutal. I feel obligated to mori the fuck out of people with the new miles, though. It just feels necessary. Just a tiny bit. It does feel as if that's the scenario. I can't believe they didn't save him though for like a whole 2 hook state, so that was a bit fucked. GG team. Yeah, there was some couple of moments. The Jake had Dead Hard, Fast Track, Deja Vu, and Stake It. He literally has the build we run. I love this Jake Park. Jake Park was the legend that was needed that game. You tunnel me and Sable, AFK, and grab. When? Also, your team didn't save you. Oh, too loud. Trade your movie because that you team sacrificed you, but like like I'm not gonna like fucking pass up on a mori. Yes, very bad team. Like, why would killer give up fish? I know that. Like, literally, his team sacrificed him, like, and he's like, especially as well, because he's saying that, like, why you tunnel me and Sable? Like, I didn't tunnel Sable. I just chased you because she's the only ones there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was AFK. Sable was AFK. Oh, he said me and Sable was AFK. Well, if you're AFK, like, if he said he was AFK, then I'll be honest with you, that's a tough shit scenario. How am I supposed to know you're not on a keyboard? Also, that doesn't even make sense, because like, when he got unhooked, he ran away. none of that makes sense. Like, yeah, I think he's just upset with the scenario of the team there, to be quite honest, which I would too as well. Like, if you're running a killer who has a fucking inbuilt Mori when they get to 2 hook states, why the fuck would you lead them to him? Like, why would you lead the killer to the hook, right? Why would you lead the killer to the hook spot? Because then I get the hit, and then of course I'm then, if I have the option, if I built up the stacks, of course I'm going to take a Mori. There's no reason for me not to take a Mori in that position. I thought that was great. I actually thought that was great. I don't know if I put that in. Lontaire, where are you? That one. Edit this. Lontaire's a solid 5 out of 5. What was the other ones? So what's the other ones we've got? So let me just see. So like, I think the increased movement speed, right, is probably like a 3 or a 4. I feel as if just having the base speed off of that one. Well, that one's because that's while you're stalking. And I gave that like a solid 4. I think that gets a 3. I think Taki will probably get a 3. I can see where I would use it. It's not too bad. The only other one that I've got is this one here. Increasing the stock range by 8 meters, I think honestly might be like a 2, if I'm being quite real. I just don't know if there's necessarily like how I think like we'll try it for one game. I just want to know like how fucking extra range is that really going to cover. I don't even think it will. I actually think it's a bit of a dud. I think that one might actually be a dud. Like, let's try a different build. I think this one with Rapid needs to get changed though. I like that. I actually like Tinkerers on them, but I think we switch this up a little bit. Because, do you know what's the one? Nah, we don't want that one. What is the build? What are we missing? This Rapid has to change aggressively. Just anything. Like, we've got nowhere to hide. Like, Lethal could be kind of funny with them, to be honest. Like, Lethal could be fun. So that we can find them early, get a little bit extra time on seeing them there, have the surge hits. Tinkerer I would then also change, though. And I would say... honestly, something like Grim Embrace. That's not a crazy build. I think for this though, right, we wouldn't do this on a Scratch Matters version. We would probably do this on the Fragment Tuft of Hair. We get rid of the Slaughter and Strike, but we then would increase the Slaughter and Strike by 20... not Slaughter and Strike, increase the Evil Incarnate by 20 seconds. That, I think, would make up for the fact that we don't have the lunge to cover the distance, but we do have this pseudo. I think that's just a better build. I think that's just the build. But let's try this one. I think this might work out very well. So with this, we have it where the survivors just get exposed, so we can just whack them with M1 hits. The M1 hits means we're going to get a super duper popping of the surge value, right? While we're also in Evil Incarnate mode, we're going to increase that to 20 seconds, and by 20 seconds, so that's now it's got a minute of Evil Incarnate. It does decrease the stock meter a little bit, but I think the compensation there of just having it longer is probably fine. Plus also, I'm actually curious to know how drastic that takes to fill up if it's at a minus 20%. Like, I think everything has got a... what's that one? Herbo... I graded that already? Yeah, we said 4 out of 5 as well. Yeah, I think I've graded them all, but apparently Glass Fragment was the one. And I think, is that not literally just the fucking... aye, that was just that one, but you would just run the shard. Aye, I think I was meant to put that at a 2. Well, at least we've graded them all. That's quite fun. I might actually be able to post that up on the Discord. That's my grading value for all these add-ons. He's a lot of fun. I think because we're just naturally Marios players as well, I like the idea of switching between. I do like the stock mode switch between. Like, it is starting to. It I think plays very thematically to how you play as a playstyle. I just hate the fucking lunge. But the fact that they gave us an add-on that takes away the slaughtering strike and just gives me the old Myers scenario back, I'm like, God damn it, man, you big bastard! Like, they've kind of fixed their own fuck up in preemptiveness. It seems to be what they've done. Which, is that a good scenario? Not necessarily. Like, I don't think we should be putting in scenarios to counteract the fact that they've changed the very aggressive fundamentals of the killer. But we'll take what we get, because they very easily could have left something like this out and we would have just been stuck with Slaughtering Strike. And I think as well, right, because see, if you're running this as well, people will be ready for Slaughtering Strikes, so they'll be waiting for the wind-up as well, right? See, when they're running away from them, they're waiting for the wind-up, and then you just fucking go and, like, coup de grace lunge in. Like, I think that will trip them up. Like, I think that's something that people will get caught out by, because they'll probably not be expecting it. They'll be waiting for the big wind-up lunge and stuff like that. The only flaw there is we do still have to then kick pallets as such. But if I'm being honest, you probably could, in a scenario, maybe just catch them out. Like, I wonder as well, right, because I think we did run it with coup de grace, but does coup de grace lunge also stack onto the lunge range increased by that 50%? So it would, instead of be 80, it'd be like, what's that, like 130? Is that how that would work? Because that would be fucking... Like, cause I didn't necessarily know. I didn't really feel as if we... Even when we did see it, I didn't really feel as if I noticed. But I kind of like, oh shit, maybe we should have looked at that. I wonder if I can Google that. Does... Coup de grace stack... Breaking tough to hear. Apparently it says it can't be stacked. Is that what it says on Fragrant? Oh, am I looking at the right one? Oh, wait a minute. So it just says... It doesn't say it can't be stacked, though. But that might be... I might be talking about the old version, if that was something, but... Nah, no idea. No idea. I don't know if it's stackable or not. I don't actually know. So that might be worth a test. But I feel as if I would do that in customs, so that I can, like, not waste perks. Also, it gives you, like, because you could load in the same map and be like, right, what is the distance it covers from point A to point B, right? With just normal lunge, right? So you go, right, cool. Then you would do the same test with just coup de grace at the 80%. Or no, you would do it just with tough for the 50%. You get the baseline for that. Then you do it once with just coup de grace. You get the increased range. And then if you have them both stacked together and you do the lunge scenario again, you should then be able to then have it at the... It should technically be further than the third test. At least that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, at least. I actually think somebody just got in a locker. Ah, I fucking saw. Oh, wow, they got me. No, it missed. He slams it this time though, which is fair enough. Ah, you big Gobi muncher. Can't believe that happened. And you're exposed. And he's going to be like, you motherfucker! You fucking hacker! Piece of shit! And I'll be like, ha 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 ha, bamboozled, motherfucker. And we get Grim Embrace value. Oh. Nah, we don't have it for much longer. Oh, we just lost that. Oh, you saucy dog. Ah, you weren't ready for the sassy slide. The Myers sassy slide. Nobody's ready for it. Nobody's waiting for it. The wee scoot of the tootie to the left. Nobody's ready for it. Gets you every time. Another Grim Embrace. That's my fucking foot I'm hearing. I'm like, what the fuck am I hearing? Hello, I see you, my dear. Welcome to the Laughing Factory for being stabbed in the neck. It's very, very fun. Fun, fun, fun. Fun in the sun. We'll go back because they'll be on that gym. Look. Oh, miss. Value Town, Value Town. Value Town. To the basement! Oh, shit. Scratch my nose in my own time, apparently. You know what's funny as well? We did that all in Stalker mode again. Oh, really, really, Bill? Really, Bill? That was definitely a choice, Bill. That was a choice, Bill. I appreciate the choice you made. Because we know somebody's there. We know they've now gone and got to save. She is down because they're exposed. I mean that was a bit rough there. Because we get the exposed status. think what's tripping this team up a little bit, right, is legitimately the fact that I've got exposed hits on them. I don't, and like you can see them healing now, and they've probably just healed in that area. But they've definitely left. They left at least, right, which is good. Why? I know why. I'm not hitting. I'm not going after you. I actually think, Michelle, you're a bit of a cunt. Yeah, yeah. You. That was an aggressive save. Of course, I'm not going to murder the other person, but you. The saves have been rough. They don't know. I think they just don't have the counters. I think they're struggling with knowing what the counter is to deal with the killer. And I kind of want to not blame them, to be honest. It feels like it's a bit of a shit scenario. Yeah. Oh man, that's brutal. That's brutal. Yeah, they're struggling to figure out what the counter is. I think having the Fragrant Tuft is honestly just the fucking harshest counter ever. To be quite real. The fact that didn't let me damage it initially is annoying, because I'm like, fuck, is she actually here or not? No. Man, like at 3 gens, one of them's been fairly in the cover of darkness. The other person's like pseudo gave up. Is that what happened there? Or they just... Not them I'm after though. Look, I'm genuinely more... I'm genuinely more curious. I actually wanted to go check that one out. Like I know they're over there, right? But are they on that one? No, they're definitely on this one. Nope, they're on that one? Fucking hell. Yeah, she is. She didn't go in the basement, did she? No way. I mean, if she fucking did, fair enough. But like... She's a fucking ninja. I'm gonna be honest with you, pal. I might actually have to go after you because your pal is an actual elusive ninja. It's impossible to figure out where they are. Like, she'll be able to outrun me pretty well. She's not a bad chase. Now it's a bad chase. No, the being undetectable part is definitely brutal. The downside is that other teammate, no matter what, is getting the hatch because they were invisible. I bet it even spawns there as well. Watch this. Right there, look. Oh my fucking god. That is diabolical. And I know they were there. They're on that. Oh, no way. That jammy fucker. Stop a line of sight on it at all. Oh, she's on it. Oh, you jammy bastard. Oh, we got it. I feel obligated. No, Joe, I can't. Oh no, we kicked the fucking thing. Shit. Oh no, it wasn't even what I want. No, where did they? No, you fucker, no. It doesn't. Ah, I had to down them to then more of them because they weren't on death hook. Ah, for God's sake, I just couldn't find them at the end. Oh, I was trying to get that fourth Mori, the fourth Mori. Ah, damn. Fuck. Oh, I was trying to get that fourth Mori. Oh, we were so fucking close. Oh no, I stopped them getting their adept. Oh shit. Ah, oh, you bastard. Oh, I feel even bad now. Like, oh, I was so locked in for the idea of that Mori there. Because they played that so fucking silently. What did they have anyway? They just had like... Yeah, they had medkit shit. Oh, they were going for an adept. Now I feel bad. I wish I'd let them out. Fuck. I wish I let them out. They must have fixed like 90%. They must have been honestly fixing like, all those gens as well. Because they were silent. I don't even know how I lost them when they went. They were at the corner of building, and I went through, and they were gone. There was a bit of scratch marks for half a second. They were just gone. I could not figure out how they got away from us. This build's actually pretty decent for this though. The tough for 3 more games I could definitely see me doing. Again, the bonus with the scenario here would be like when you get through to these modes, like you've got to find the toughs, and I think it's not going to find us, and that's what's going to annoy me. Like we're going to end up just having games where we just don't replenish it. Like there we go, this one, but we get them all. So we replenished the one we had, at least. Nah. But there we go, a few levels in. Can we find a second one? No, it's just both dead rabbits. That's the bit that's a wee bit kind of sucky with it. It's like, I feel as if this... I would rather just aggressively play and keep finding the fragment toughs, but I feel as if then I'm not going to be building blood points for other survivors and stuff. Which means we're in a bit of a scenario that I don't really like. I'd prefer to have stuff happening. I wonder if, honestly, is this the time where we just start chucking in map offerings, honestly? Maybe not Gideon's. Where's that's Haddonfield, that's the Red Forest, that's Springwood. What one's the I bet I've used them all. What's this? No. Lamori's is the shattered glasses, that's what it is. So we don't even really have, I guess you could send somebody to the, what one's that? Oh right, okay. I guess you could send them to like the Jigsaw map, for instance, would be kind of funny for like the runny map one, but I don't necessarily think map offerings matter to us anymore, if I'm being honest. Which feels a bit weird. Oh, here, right, chat, people, the peoples, they are saying that we could stream on our end, so I could just keep the stream live and we just build our deck. That could be a cool option. There's Broberg is saying he had a look at the stream on his end. We could. All good. You're free to stream on your end. I'll see if I can do it too. The only thing is, if I stream, I wonder how that works for it trying to like grab a camera. I guess we could always just hook up a second camera and just have them both pointing at us. I guess that's an option in it. If it doesn't, if it gets all like fussy about us with the camera, we just plug in the second cam. Right, we are looking for game. We're looking for game. Shall see. Will it find us a game? It has been awful quiet today, though, is all I'm going to say. I wonder. Guys, I wonder. Like, it's definitely a Saturday, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely a Saturday. I'm super curious to know why it is so quiet. Like, it doesn't feel crazy how long. In fact, I kind of feel as if, do you know what? Right, see for a little bit. Can I switch to Survivor out of just curiosity for a second? I just want to see if survivors are finding games at a decent rate. If I'm just literally just curiosity. We've not added. See, that's the thing. We've not added any points to her, and that added another survivor at the mix. And I quite liked some, especially Ghost Notes. I quite like Ghost Notes. And then for him, it's Deadline that I want to try. For her, it was none of them. Who did we just recently update? Must be this person. Cool. Let's get toolboxes, brand new parts, and speedy boy time. Let's lock in some points for us all, because we're all fancy fuckers. Lucky Break activates when you're injured. I quite like the idea of Lucky Break as well. Should we... But we don't have the new perks, you bastard. That's the issue. That is the issue. Should we go... I like Overzealous as well, though. That was the one I liked, but it forces you to find gens and shit, which was annoying. Like, Conviction as well. Have we got Conviction yet? That's her one, isn't it? Oh man, there's so many options now. There's like a lot of different options I like to like fuck around with. Like, I genuinely think Deja Vu has been a game-breaking perk to help try and stop the 3 gens. I think Fast Track also tends to have sometimes a little bit of usability Fast track. Then what else? I like Fogwise. I like Taps one as well. Whatever it is, Stakeout. What's Stakeout? Stakeout, where are you? Fast track, Stakeout, Deja Vu, and Resilience isn't half bad to be fair. Resilience isn't crazy. Overzealous also not crazy an option. I quite like Fogwise though, if I'm being quite honest. But I think we're going to go Weaving Spiders, right? Just for a bit of banter. Lock this in. Let's see if we can find the basement fast enough for the spider webs to be valued. Otherwise, we probably have to just chuck on like Fogwise or something. But that found us a game way too fast, so yeah, I feel as if that's maybe what's happening. That's maybe what's happened. I like how It's Just Sea Dog has somehow paired into somebody called Just Logan and somebody that's called Just Magics. That is a fucking 10 out of 10. Hello. That's... Jesus, we're gonna get fucking tunneled to shit. That's gonna look... I'm up. Did need to start earlier? Oh, really well? Good. Because... How are you? Doing well? I should have said of the day. They're going to be like, I've just been hit with a fucking noob. And I am. But, at the same time, oh my god, they're going to be like, you... Ah, Jesus. Oh, we're fucked. I think we fucked it. They're going to try and... They're going to be like, fucking let him get fucking tunneled out. Get him to fuck. Right, if we can find the basement, that would be great. That would be great. Even just spawn us in the basement. That'd be fun. Can you imagine if there was a build, or if there was a pair that let you just spawn like an add-on, like you spawn in the basement? Oh, it's this that's making the... Oh my fucking god, no fucking way. No fucking way. You're kidding, game. You're kidding. You did not just fucking give me that. If he's got lethal, we're fucked. Otherwise, the fact that I says, oh, could you just spawn us in the basement, and it fucking did? No way. Oh, that is crazy. That's fucking hilarious. I can't believe it just did that. Jesus. Panicked myself there. Come on. Join in the circle of the magics. Join in the circle of the magics. Oh, they're getting chased. Oh, they're being hit. Do not lead them here. For the love of fuck. Don't lead them here. Fuck yeah. Now the flaw is, we're mad fucking injured. It is a trade-off. And I don't think I mind it. It's a clown! I didn't miss that. No way. Did that tell me I missed that? Oh, you're smoking the devil's dick. No fucking way did we miss that. That's crazy that that said we missed that. Did I fuck? Is that a doctor? No, it's a clown. I heard bottles. That is clown. Ah, shit. I actually thought he was still chasing. I actually still thought he was chasing it, to be honest, bastard. Oh, you bastard. I genuinely thought he was still chasing them. That's my fault. I'm looking at the screen now as well. He did break chase from them when they ran round. Oh, that's so brutal. That's so the brutes. Let me heal you. Oh, such brutal progress off of that. I think he's got surge or something as well. I have to keep an eye on properly this time. They're down all the way over there, so I feel like I'm safe within this bar to get this done. Even with Clown being a lot faster nowadays, we got the fast track bonus, now I feel definitely safe. I heard them over there. I just need to make distance. That was risky because I've maybe caused a bit of confusion. Oh, that's good. On it. Oh, I've just realised as well, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. This isn't the build. I'm not supposed to be running stakeout without fucking Fogwise. This doesn't give me the perks that I'm actually looking for. I just realised what I've done there. Shit! Tell me that's up. No way! That's not up! Oh, you fucker! There's no fucking pallet there! What the fuck? No! Oh, no way. Oh, the pallet wasn't there. Oh no. Run, run! Get out of the road! Oh, you're an arsehole. I hate teammates straight away. Just sat in front of me, like, let me get out of here. Where the fuck's the other gen? Oh, it's over there. Oh, that was brutal. I'm so glad he wasn't nearby. So glad he wasn't close. Oh, Jesus. Chasing the other one at least, so that's fine for the night. Why are you not getting on this gen? We can click you. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there we go. So I'm now still back in chase. Where is that door? That's there. I would love to know where the others are. I know she's down there. See if he's got blood warden, I'll fucking cry so aggressively. Can you imagine if he had blood warden? How bad would that have been? I don't really know what I can do. They're healing, right? But I don't know where they are. So the best I can do here is stand here like a naughty dog. And then just run. But I have to leave basically, and then hopefully they've done... I don't know where they are. That was the problem there. That was a problematic scenario to face. Let's see if they can all survive. Maybe. They're there. I mean, they're healed now, so they know... It's like they know they can make the play into her, but they both have to like aggressively make the push. The problem is, do they trade going in? Oh, interesting. Interesting. You just make the trade. No, 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 they can force it now. Oh, well done. If they can do this properly, they should be fine. Yeah. Oh, can she crawl? Oh, can she? Oh my goodness, they were on absolute drugs, that team. Holy shit. GG team. GG everyone. GG's. Holy moly. They had nowhere to hide, which I love, right? The Sloppy Butcher, which fucking ruined us. Oh, he's doing Survivor? Sorry, I went out there to get some food. I've switched just to see how fast it was finding the games. I'm actually going back to Killer for a little bit again. It was just to find out how aggressively fast it was, and then they had Mad Grit as well, which is fair. I like that build though for Clown. That is a not bad build. They were running the one for... Yeah, they were running like speed up the scenario a little bit, but not fully. Yeah, okay, I'm with them. I'm with what the killer wanted to do there. I think we just were on the fucking gens. Like even that one-man gen didn't feel scary. Do you know that way? Like, by the time I get back on it, I was able to finish it. That's a bit crazy. Right, we are going back to killer though. I'm gonna change up killer though for a second. I'll tell you why I'm going to change up from playing just Myers. I would rather build up the points and not just completely kill all of his add-ons, if I'm being honest. And I feel like we're actually going to get to that stage way too fast. So I think we will be that person. We'll try another couple of Karasu matches. The Karasu. Right, we will try a couple more matches just to get used to some of the Hawk Tour scenario, the spitting the liver up. You know, I think this is an alright build that I'm going to stick with for now as well. And I didn't mind that either, to be honest. This maybe we could change to something better though. I think we actually just have them start off inflicted. I like that actually, and we'll just give some points out. And yeah, games will take a little bit longer. We're getting asked if we want to stream. Asking, do you want to use stream to clips? Dude, problem solved. Well, that was something. Well, her mad. That? Yeah. Yeah, that do be something. That is up there on fucking hell. As I say, she looks a bit busted. I kinda like, I think though, what I will say before we like fully commit to like a bunch of games with her, like, if she ends up being fucking disgusting broken, like the other game we didn't get to really test it too much because the map was shit. You know, it was the bad map one, but very lovely people. think some of the ones with some more walls, we might be able to see what they're talking about with these bugs. Because basically what they're saying is, if you do the Hawk Tour, shine that shit up, right, and you chuck it at a wall, it like zones in on a survivor that's in that 7 meter radius or whatever it is, something like that. And I don't think that's intentional. I don't think that's supposed to happen, right? The other thing is when you're in the head mode, there's even like a build. In fact, do you want to see if I can quickly find the build that somebody was saying to run for it? Let me see if I can quickly find it. I'm sure I saved it. I'm sure I saved it just because I was kind of curious to what it did. Oh no, was it on YouTube? Fuck, it might have been on YouTube. Bollocks. If it was on YouTube, it might be fucked. I wouldn't even know. Yeah, there was a build. I must have. Do you know? I don't even think I saved it. Do you know what I think I genuinely did? I think I. Oh no! I know what I've done. I know what I did. Damn it. Yeah, fuck it. That's what it is. I think what I did is I liked the post, or I copied the link for the post. Is what I think I did. Is this bugged? Are we in a hacker lobby? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all a wee bit off center. This is a new bug. I don't like this. We're gonna lock in, but none of their I don't think this is going to be fun. I'm not going to say it's a hacker lobby straight off the bat. Kinda looks like it though. Nah, we're joking. It's probably not a hacker lobby, it's probably just bugged to fuck. Yeah, I don't know what that build is. I'd need to find it again. I was just about to say the lobby dodge, but it was too late. No, we're going to play into it. We'll see. We're going to see. Like either like that lobby screen could itself just inherently be bugged. I don't imagine that's how, like, there's no like hacks that would do that per se, but it just doesn't give me the biggest hope. Also, the fact that the guy became a Sailor Steve feels as if it's maybe like either he's a high end Steve or a Smurf account. I bet I can call it now. I bet he teabags a bajillion times and wants chase. Right. There seems to be only one flashlight. Oh, we're in the game as well. This actually is the perfect map to show the bug as well, potentially. So those wee things heal them up. Right. The Hawk Tour thing. The boil over play. Oh, yeah, actually did run down. So, apparently as well, other thing that's busted, well I remember, is the pickup for the Karasu needs also fixed as well, because it turns out that if you're in that mode, apparently you can just look directly up, right? And if you just look directly up, they actually can't get anything done to you. They can't do anything to you. Because the model's looking up, apparently they can't beamer you. Yeah, apparently that's a thing. Aye, that there, for instance. Yeah, I think that actually worked. I don't know. Yeah, it feels a little bit. Does feel a bit much, if I'm being honest. That was able to hit really effectively though, which I don't 100% believe. Wait, what? Where the fuck do you go? Yeah, the regurgitation thing seems a wee bit easier to manage. I kind of like sort of figured it a little bit better, but I feel as if that's probably aggressively over the time going to just change. If I'm being quite real with it. Oh, what the fuck's happened there? We hit him. It's quite a tough game for them, if I'm being honest. That also is a rough gens to hold, if I'm being honest. Like, I feel as if that's a spot we hold quite aggressively. I think something's up here. Yep. He's dropped in there. We'll let them get the trades. Oh wow, Steve. 10 out of 10, Steve. 10 out of 10. I'll be honest though, Steve kinda fucked you there, my dude. I'll be honest. Because like that oh, he's got DS. Oh, they played me like a fiddle. Played me like a fiddle. Oh, I see you. But you're at the wrong side of destiny, my dear. There's a hook over here instead. I still managed to hit on that? No way. Going straight in for the save though. Straight in for the save. Looks the hit. We can leave that up there now. Look, I actually feel that's a pretty decent. Just curious to see how that works. So apparently you can hit through a lot of this shit. Nope, missed it. Yeah, apparently you can hit through some of that, which is interesting. We'll just break it now. There's something to it though. I have to figure out exactly what they're talking about specifically. I probably fuck around too long, but if I'm being honest with you, this game's kind of been pretty fairly balanced. Like everybody's on a reasonable hook state. Kate's gonna get fucking killed in a second. She just ran right into her. Why would you do that? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what the play there was, to be honest with you. I don't know why she ran towards us. She must have DS. She must have DS. No DS? I don't know what that play was then. That makes no sense. Why did she run straight towards me? Why did she run? Yeah, why actually did she run right towards me? That makes no sense. Yeah, that play made no sense. I don't know if she just didn't know I was there. Maybe she just didn't know I was there. And it's like actually the only thing I can think of. Oh wow, they're actually on there. I'm wondering how that works. Hey buddy, GG's. We're having a pretty close game here, to be fair. Still getting used to this, to be fair as well. Oh, nice. He will fully run. He didn't fully run. Oh wow. Nicely done. It was a very solid team. I think there's a couple of play things I could do differently that I probably haven't, which is what it is, you know. It's figuring out that as well. Apparently that's got a way better reach than I'm noticing with it. puts him in a bit of a bind. Yeah, this would have came down to like who comes for the save, or if they even make a save, to be honest. That's just a dirty hook to go on though. I mean, he could in theory drop down there, or just die automatically. Oh, the other guy just left. Oh. I was about to say, how did he die? Like, I thought something happened there. He just GG'd out. Fair enough. That was a tough game. Tough game, for sure. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that lobby also scared me coming into that as well. GG's team, GG's. Because the lobby was all bugged out as well. I was panicking that was going to be like a pure hacker lobby or something, but Steve with Stream Partners, funny dramaturgy, yep. He had ghost notes, ah nice, yep. And then Vigil, yep, basically that's awesome. Unbreakable Bond, Blast Mine, Dead Hard, nice. Resilience, Blast Mine, Unbreakable, Decisive Strike, that's what we got as a doozy. And then Windows, Boil Over, Slippery Meat and Resilience, nice. All solid builds, all solid builds. She feels interesting. Like I think I could definitely play her more often, but it does feel a wee bit buggy. Shooting the thing off the wall definitely felt noticeable. So it's like if you hit it high enough. Hey Steve, hello. Yous were very good. Yous were very good. This is me just trying to figure out this killer. The bugs on her feel a bit annoying though. I don't think I was. I think if the bugs weren't there, I'd feel kind of happy about it. Check something here. Ah, I can read that in a minute. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I can lock in or no. Wait, we've got till 4. I can lock in one more game, but we're not playing her. She felt meh. She felt buggy. As do all DBD killers, I guess, when they first came out. But it didn't feel good. Like I felt like I was getting the. I wanted to mostly just practice with the fire and the regurgitation shot. And now that I've found out that you can just hit it off the walls and it almost does it for you, I was like, that's rubbish. I don't think that's meant to be the case. Like, I hope it's not meant to be the case. It's a bit brutal with them add-ons plus lethal. Yeah, there's definitely, it definitely felt it anyway. Like, because essentially what I was running. So I was running lethal, so you get a lot of sight, you get surge value from the hits. And then obviously just kind of lock people off the gens and stuff. I had that one on as well, just because I wanted to see how it worked. I wasn't too sold on that, people being leeched from the start. I feel as if you have to jump into the head mode way more often. Applying the blind and hindered though, I felt was pretty alright though. When I was getting people to level 2 on leeched, that was noticeable a wee bit, to be fair. But otherwise, I just was kind of like, ah, no. Like, she does feel fun. I think they need to tone down a few of the options for her. The thing I was trying to figure out, I was doing it with the Fang, so I wasted a lot of time, was I've seen that like if they're leeched, there's a lot of different objects that don't actually stop her hit. So I was just curious which kind of like objects stop her hits. I was just kind of like trying to hit her from behind different parts. I think she knew, so she was staying a wee bit maybe back, so maybe you could still get hit from them, but she was being smart and being like just slightly off. I normally go head to find people, then down. Yeah, that makes sense, to be fair. That actually, but aye. Because I think I can't remember, there's a build apparently out there as well that's like busted for, and I can't find it because I didn't save it properly. I think I've seen it on YouTube or something, and I don't know what the build is, annoyingly. So it's like her spit has auto aim also. Yeah, that's just it though. Like, the regurgitation is just mental for some reason. I don't think it's supposed to though. I think that's the thing with it as well. I think it's meant to hit off of something and have an area of effect. Like that would make sense, but the way she can spirit and hits off a wall and it just locks onto survivors. Because I got you with the first bit when I hit you with it, because I just shot it into the air and it just came straight at you, and I'm like, That isn't even going to bounce. That isn't even supposed to bounce where it's meant to. Like, it doesn't even feel like that's where it was meant to go. As such. Yeah, I don't know. And another DBD killer that comes out that feels like crazy buggy. Like, hopefully they can fix some of that pretty soon. I mean, we can only hope. We can only hope, because she does look fun. The head also, like, there's also something about how, like, you can get the hit from the head, or hit them and then transform and then get them downed again or something like that. I've seen crazy amount of stuff with her online and stuff, so I don't really know. That's why I was like, oh, let's try and layer it. I think there's like a way where you can get, like, if you get them to reach one, you can hit them with her, then teleport, like, become the head mode, teleport essentially over to them, down them again, something like that. Apparently the cooldown's just like crazy. So yeah, there's something to her. There's something to her. But I think if they tone her down a little bit, she's probably just pretty fun. Which is kind of what I would have to say is pretty valid for the last few killers they've brought out recently. Like, Freddy Fazbear I actually really enjoy playing. I actually think he's a lot of fun. And I like the jump scare stuff with him. I actually think, like, he's actually a really fun killer to play. Ghoul just is way too strong. He's just Legion, but with, like, arms. That's all he is. Like, he's so guaranteed the first hit. I think's the issue, which it just doesn't feel right. Like, it doesn't feel as if the first hit is ever the... Sometimes the second hit becomes a little bit of the catch to him. But the first hit just feels free. Every time just feels free. Right, at least it's locked us into a game. Because after this one, realistically, will probably have to be the last one. Within reasons. Just because, as I say, we do have the UK versus thing coming up. So it says, should have a roll now, should be able to see the tables at the bottom. UK disco. Apparently there's one there. Let me see if I can see that now. I'm going to assume it's that one. GUBO. Great University Space Box. I'm going to assume it's that one. There's it at the bottom, so we're going to assume. Right, here we go, let's see how this goes. We've not played a bit of dog mode in a wee while. With our extra aggressive puppy. We'll see how this goes. As for Mario games, we will have to be like... I think what we'll have to do consistently is, like, as we're playing, get the... I think what we'll do is we'll do a bit of a 50-50. Like, I would like a few extra perks on Miles. Just so I could be like, hey, let's just commit to a... Why does it do this with me?
Like old times.
Oh my god, that's just brutal.
Find me a rat. Hurry!
Oh, that's... Oh, he's playing killer. Yes, that is. You get a problem with that, Derek. Yeah. It's not even a damage. What? Somebody got a lucky break or something? happened there? Oh, we got the hit though. We got that saucy hit. Oh wow. Guess we'll just use this one then.
Catch. Look at you. Extra bonus for you.
Yeah, the Jade Cargill match though was interesting.
So.
Like the actual match, you know the thing as well that was annoying about that match, right? The actual match itself I actually thought was a really good match. Like I actually was really enjoying the pacing of it. Couple of moments where I'm like, oh that's a bit rough, but like, is what it is.
Now. Good work. Extra chunk for you after. Now.
She's not having a good time with this.
Worthy companion.
Yeah, there was a couple of moments where I was like, oh man, like this was a really good match, kinda ruined by that bit at the botch at the end though, right? So I don't think Jade Cargill was supposed to roll the whole way out the ring. But what I think, right?
Stop, you whine.
What I think happened was she starts to roll, right? And then the ref came into the mix, right? And in the turn of the ref coming into the mix, she rolls further out.
Now. Look at you.
Like that's just kind of what I think happened as such. Whether or not that is exactly what happened obviously is up for debate, but it was subtly what I thought happened, because it was just the way she rolled, right? And then she went back into like...
Now.
She went back into like looking back at the... Like the ref like looked up as if she was meant to get hit, basically. You know, that kind of way it dragged out the ring or something. Was the kind of feeling I got from it. Nice. Yeah, that was the vibes I got from it. It just, the whole thing just fell a bit flat. So when that all ended up happening, I was like, oh, she wasn't meant to roll out. Dafty. But also, right, she just had a fucking doozy of a cut on her head as well. And I kind of wouldn't blame if she was like slightly concussed in the process of that all happening. Oh wow, they're not going back to it. Yeah, if she was concussed during the course of that match, I would not have been shocked. Like, she didn't necessarily take any like crazy bumps, but what she did was have a bastard of a gash on her head. But see, this is the thing though, right? I think the ref not take, this is the thing I hate, right? I hate the fact that, oh nice. I hate the fact Yeah, just count to fucking 3, get shouted at for the wrestler probably not doing their job. You know? Instead of looking like an absolute fud instead. Do you know what I mean? Like I would much rather if I was a ref, right? I'd much rather get shouted at for looking like a fanny, for calling 3, especially if you call it early as well, like, because that's forever the option. Oh, there's a head-on play? What the fuck? There was a head-on play? What the fuck? The fuck?
Now.
Somebody try to flashlight me in the back as well. I did look, he's right there. I see you, pal, but I'll be honest with you, he says, if you're not in front of me, I don't give a shit. Psych. That Laurie is... Wow, you're a fucking psycho, of course. Okay. I don't know, I'd blame your teammate on this one entirely. I think teammates so far have been way too eager. Crazy eagerness. Like, why would you do that to somebody? Hex no head, more like Hex brain dead. That is a psycho play to make. I love how the dunk hugged the fuck out there. That was nice. What's that you can do from here?
Enough theatrics.
A tough set of choices as well, because like this player's ran well enough, but then also like failed to save anyone, which feels a bit rough for the team. Get it? Because I'm playing as a dog killer. Laurie's been in a bit of some bad spots. No way, nowhere to hide. The sort of game is, wait, what the fuck? She got deliverance or something? She must have deliverance or something. Wait, what? No, wait, how did she get off the hook? We got an icon over there. She went up the way? What the fuck? We'll probably make this one. can't imagine Laurie's able to do anything else.
Fine.
How the fuck? They must both be over there. No, hold the bus. How is she doing? How are you doing this? Is she? I can't tell if she's legitimately cheating or not. How has she got off the hook? What? It says she's over there. I don't know if I'm getting like random right. What? But then that one got blocked? Oh, I understand. I am so happy for this game to be like weirdly over. Mainly because we've got.
Out of my sight! Thou
Mainly
dost
because we've got
infect
a
mine
shooting
eye.
set up for, but like. I was like so confused. I want to know what she had. There's no way that Laurie unhooked her every time there. That. She must have deliverance or something. What did. Where is it? Where is she? Where is she? Moxie had balance, landing, finesse, quick. Was that Laurie just like that? Right? She must. Did she have? What did Laurie have though? Resilience, iron will, saboteur. That doesn't do anything that I'm not thinking it does it? Sabotage and hooks. Yep. And then dead hut. Something about that seemed a bit fishy. Something about that game seems a little bit fishy. Because we were getting an icon. Yeah, I don't know, but that one feels weird. I don't know, that one felt weird. I don't get how she was getting off the hook, but we were getting a physical icon saying something else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna just chalk it up to no idea. No idea land. I haven't got a fucking clue.
Where the devil are we?
But I'm gonna quickly just read this. So we've got that roll. I can see them in the chat. I can see them in the bottom now. That's fine. That's fine. I also think it's this. It's playing fucking stupid. That is. I know. Got that. Check. Try to see if I'm missing any of these messages. Cool. Rightio. So I don't know. Like I might just like. I don't know if they're actually going to stream or not. It's the thing. That's the issue. I don't know if they're streaming or not. So I might just leave it. I might just turn this off, to be honest, so I can just... In fact, no, do you know what? I'm probably better off turning it off, actually, because I don't have the dual monitors right now, so I actually specifically need this screen, so... Yeah. Right, okay, yeah. No, we're going to tap out there, to be fair. I think that's going to be the plan. We're going to tap out for the night. I mean, I'm going to go do this video, this content with the guys, and yeah. Not on tomorrow. We're playing cards tomorrow. Expect me back Monday. Don't know exactly what we're doing on Monday just yet. Probably a bit of DBD, to be honest. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll be playing probably DBD on Monday. Could be a Myers Monday again if we build up the points for him, so we can actually play him a bunch. And yeah, we'll figure that one out as we get to it, to be fair. But for now, we're going to tap out. I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. I'm going to go build some Universes decks with a twist. And yeah, I'll see you all on Monday. Yeah, I won't see you after. I was about to say it's Dominion tomorrow, so yeah, that's a travel day. So yeah, I'll definitely be seeing you all on Monday. Tuesday, possibly a small stream before I go out for Darius Rucker. Probably a stream on Wednesday as well. And then Thursday I'll probably take as a day off. So that's going to be the plan. So plenty of streams next week at least, where we might jump around some other games. I might even try and play like a story mode game, to be honest. Because currently I know we're working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But then the week after that, I don't know what we're working for that one. It might be an off Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, potentially, if they do that roll and rota scenario. So I could be on for 3, off for 1, in for 3. That's going to suck as a scenario, but to get the Darius Rucker day off, I don't really care. We'll make it work. So we will figure that one all out. And yeah, I will tap on out. So I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I shall see you all on